everyone. I snuck you back into my kitchen today. I wanted to share with you my Stuffin Muffins. I had mentioned I was going to make those, and several have asked that I show them, so it doesn't take much time at all. So I thought I'd just come on and show you what I'm doing. And the Stuffin Muffins are basically a bread stuffing or dressing that I'm going to add to muffin tins. And therefore I can take one muffin out at a time, and that's a serving. It just is easier if there's only a couple of you, so that's something to keep in mind if you're having a smaller celebration. This is a very easy stuffing. There's no egg in it. I'm making it today, Wednesday. I'll cover it, put it in the refrigerator, and probably put it in about a 300-degree oven for 20 minutes or so, just to get it warm through, because once I have these ingredients mixed together, it's basically ready. So I'm going to just share with you the recipe. It calls for two kinds of dress stuffing mix, both Pepperidge Farm, the herb stuffing and the cornbread stuffing. A quarter cup of onion, a half of a Granny Smith apple, a half of a Red Delicious apple, and one stalk of celery, and half a package of pork sausage. And basically that's all the ingredients, and so I'm going to bring you down to the counter and we'll get started making some Stuffin Muffins. Be right back. Okay, I have a muffin tin that I've sprayed. Over here I am cooking up a half a pound of pork sausage, and this happens to be just to go out the way mild pork sausage. Now I'm going to chop a few things. It says a rough chop, but I'm going to use my chopper because I like my chopper. And I'm just going to be doing some apples. I have a half a Granny Smith. Sorry, it does make some noise. And I have a half of Red Delicious. Okay. Now I have one stalk of celery. And one small onion. It says about a quarter of a cup. I think this will make more than a quarter of a cup, but we like onion. And there you go. This is a fusilier, and I got it on Amazon. I don't remember how much it was. It wasn't too expensive. In this front pan, I'm heating 1 3/4 cups of chicken broth. Now I've got 1 3/4 cups of water with 2 teaspoons of better than bouillon chicken, because that's what I like to use. Now this is not the sage flavored sausage, because the stuffing mixes have sage in them, or at least one of them does. And the two stuffing mixes that I'm using is the Pepperidge Farm Classic Herb Stuffing, and I have 2 cups of that, and the Pepperidge Farm Cornbread Stuffing, and I have 2 cups of that. Now you don't have to cook this after we've got it mixed together. So you want to make sure you've got your sausage fully cooked. And once this comes to a boil, I'm going to add my vegetables and let them cook for on low, covered for about 5 minutes or so until they soften. I'm going to get a cover. Watch my pot for me. Yep, that's the one. I want to make sure we get all the pink gone from here. Probably can't see that actually. And see, this is Wednesday, I'm making this, and like I said, it doesn't have to be baked after it's all come together, but I'm going to be putting it in muffin tins, covering it with foil, and so tomorrow what I'll do is I'll just put it in about a 300-degree oven for probably about 20 minutes or so, and just let it heat through. Perfectly safe to make today. There's no egg in it. And we're almost up to a boil over here. This recipe says that it feeds 8. I think it's 8 people who don't eat a lot of stuffing. But I'm making it this size because there's only the 2 of us anyway. Boy, I tell you what, a watched pot never does boil, does it? How much have you got done and ready for Thanksgiving? I have my squash and my turnip, or as you would call it, rutabaga, all done. And I will probably do my potatoes today. And the stuffing will be done. All I have to do tomorrow is the tom turkey and gravy. And we'll be all set. Now I have a double oven here, so I can heat up these muffins in the top while the turkey's cooking in the bottom if I need to. I'm going to cook my turkey in a bag. What time does everybody eat their Thanksgiving dinner? We're going to eat around about 2 o'clock. And that gives us, you know, us old folks don't stay up too late. So it gives us a chance to digest the food before we go to bed. And or leaves us time to have more. I'm going to add these in here now. It just started to come to a boil. And let me get it back up to a boil, and then I'll put the top on it. I have the sausage down on low. So that's all there is to this. I'm going to bring this to a boil, put the cover on it, put it down on low, let it boil for about 5 minutes or so until these vegetables and apples are soft, and I'll bring it back when we're ready for the next step. Okay, here you go. You can see that this look nice and soft. And my sausage is done. Let me make sure I've got everything shut off here. And I'm going to add the sausage without as much of the grease as I can. There we go, left all that grease behind. That there, and I'm going to add the dry stuffing mix. Now that's 2 cups of each, and I've already mixed those together so that they will be mixed when I put them in the pot. I'm just going to stir them around gently. Get everything mixed together. And it really does make plenty of stuffing. I thought this half recipe was going to be small, but it's not. And I'm just stirring it enough to get all of the ingredients wet. Now I'm going to need, I can tell you, a second muffin pan. But I like the fact I'm using a 6-cupper because I can just do one at a time. A nice big scoop. Alright, there's one. And let me get another pan. And I'll give it a spray. I don't think we'll get a full pan, but we'll get some. Whoop, I don't want to drop this on the burner if I can help it. I think that's about it. There's not enough in here to make another one. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Maybe I can put a little bit more in this one. There we go. Now let's just see. This is basically ready. I'm going to taste it for you. It's hot. That is very good. Plenty of flavor. And I was thinking it's going to need salt and pepper, but it really doesn't. Considering that there isn't any butter and there isn't any egg, the sausage gives it good flavor. You basically have a cornbread dressing. Sorry, a piece fell out, you know what I mean? So you basically have a cornbread dressing with some sausage flavoring. So there you go. So my Stuffin Muffins, I'm going to let them cool. I'll put them in the refrigerator and they'll be ready for Turkey Day tomorrow. So I hope you all had a great Wednesday. You're getting everything ready. And I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving tomorrow. Stay safe. Play by the rules. Wear your mask. Keep your distance. And everybody, play nice now. I'll see you later. Love you. Bye-bye.